Hey everybody, it's George here. I hope you're having a lovely day. I wanted to make a little video. I'm just on an evening walk and I always stumble across this place which is quite close to my house, and I thought you guys might like to see it. Not to be negative or depressing, but just as a reminder that this is where we all end up. And each gravestone represents somebody just like you. Somebody just like you, somebody just like me. Somebody who had hopes, somebody who had aspirations, somebody who had a family, friends, a dog, maybe a cat, went for walks, had arguments, was miserable sometimes, was happy others. Just seen somebody down there, I don't want to disrupt them. But all these people were living just like you're living now. Isn't that crazy? It's really hard to get your head around that all these people were alive just like you were. And it's not a depressing thing, it's a beautiful thing. It shows that we are here to enjoy a moment in time. And that's all it is. That's what your life is. It's a moment in time. It's not forever. It's not the most important thing in existence. It is not the center of the universe. It is simply a moment in time. That's what our lives are. Now, if all these people around me, when they were alive, if they could come back, hold on, you've got to see that, look at that. The sun's come through as I started filming. How lovely. Lighting up all these people. Well, if these people could have their time again, what do you think they'd do differently? If they could come back now, what would they do? What would we talk about? Would we talk about money? Would we talk about work? Would we talk about Instagram, TikTok? Would we talk about all the negative aspects of life? Or do you think we just hug each other and say, how do you do? And ask what we're doing, if we're happy. Probably wouldn't even ask what we do for work, would we? We would just say, how's it going? How are you? Are you happy? Are you good? What's the world like these days? It's getting a little bit windy, so I'm going to leave this area here. We've got the sun still coming through somewhere. See if we can get it. There we go. Good night to the sun. Good night to another day. But I often think this when I walk through graveyards. I think, if these people could come back right now, what would they say? If I said to them, what should I do with the rest of my life? I'm pretty certain what they'd say. They would say, all you can do is live it. Don't live it for someone else. But also don't be selfish. Enjoy the little things, enjoy the little moments. Cherish your family. Cherish your friendships. Don't take anything for granted. Appreciate that you actually live a pretty good life. Like, I guarantee everybody watching this video has eaten today, has a roof over their head, has an endless supply of water, has a bed for the night, and has at least one or two people who truly, genuinely care and love them. As humans, I truly believe we can't ask for much more than that. We all want more money, we all want more time, we all want more travels and holidays and likes on our social media. But these people wouldn't come back and talk about that stuff. They would talk about the basics. They would give you a big hug and they'd say, look, life is kind of short, and I really did think that it was all about me. But there's just so many of us who think that way. And again, we're designed to think that way. But the more altruistic we can be, I think the better we sleep at night. It is just food for thought though, isn't it? If they could all come back and be in this graveyard and hug and sing and dance, and their perspective would be so different from the living. They'd be so grateful to be back here, even just for a moment, with their families and their friends and the people that they loved. Just one last time. There'd be no arguments, there'd be no family dramas, there'd be no competition, there'd be no ego, there'd be no I'm better than you. Looks wouldn't matter, wealth wouldn't matter, status wouldn't matter. The only thing that would matter is being in the moment as a human and connecting like they did when they were all alive. I really don't mean to be a downer. This is meant to be the opposite, but I do realise some of the stuff I'm saying does make it seem like, blimey, George, no. Are you okay? And I'm great. It's always quite humbling to know that each stone represents somebody who was alive just like me, and that they thought their life was just as important as I think my life is to me. And there was just something tucked away in the back of their mind that said, death? Don't think it's gonna happen to me. It's probably not gonna happen. I mean, I guess it will, but no, I've got a lifetime to live first. Some of us do, some of us don't. It can be hard to be grateful sometimes, depending on what's going on in your life, but there's so much to be grateful for. Just breathing. You know, no one in here who used to be alive is breathing anymore, but I am. I'm the only person here who's breathing. That's really humbling. Really humbling. Anyway, I'm gonna head off back home now. It's like, if they're all here right now, it'd be like a busy supermarket. There'd be so many people. What would they all say to me? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments if you have any ideas on what you think that people who have been and gone would say if they could come back. And there's 2 seats over here and it's always a bit chilling. Oh, that's the one. It's almost like it's set up perfectly for them to have conversations with each other. And at night, they make a new friend, tell a new story, and sing a new song. Lots of love, guys. You might not get on with your family, but remind them that they're loved. You might not get on with all your friends, but at least you have some. You might crave more free time, but you're watching this YouTube video, which means you've got some free time. As I always say, life can always be better, but remember, it can always be worse. I'll talk to you soon.